What's up, everybody? Garrett back here, and I feel like I'm the last one to get this, and I was one of the first ones to order this. I've got the replica Chucky prop that Neca put out from Bride of Chucky. You guys saw my video. I did the unboxing and showcase of Tiffany, which I absolutely loved. I was blown away by that. But I got our counterpart right here. We've got Chucky. He is finally here, like I said. I ordered this thing, I think, in like 2018, maybe 2019. But man, it's been a long time coming. I pre-ordered this thing. It had delays. You remember I talked about that in my last video with the Tiffany. But it's finally here after all this time. And I want to see if this thing is worth the wait. Now, the Tiffany doll, again, blew me away. So it was definitely worth the wait. Let's see if this one lives up to that Tiffany doll. So again, really quick, what I'll do is I'll kind of showcase the box. I'll take him out, I'll showcase him, and then at the end, I'll get a couple more in detailed shots of him. So if you take a look here, you know what the Good Guy box looks like. I've got a couple over there. I've showed some Good Guy stuff that I have. It's got your standard classic box here. But what I like about this is they did that burning here. So it really looks very distressed or decayed. So we've got burning down there as well. Chucky's inside. As you can see, he came with his eyes the same way Tiffany did, kind of flip back in his head, where it almost kind of looks like he's like a Deadite or the Undertaker or possessed or something. It looks really creepy in this box. So as we turn around, you see the normal Good Guys thing. Now you get all these images on the side like you do with the other Good Guy boxes. Now you've got like splattered blood over here. So pretty cool. You got some burn marks over here on the bottom. We bring it to the back. Same thing, you get the Good Guy here. You've got some burn marks at the bottom here. Distressed look all over, some burn marks at the top. And then the last piece here is this side where you get a couple more images of that Good Guy doll with some burn marks and distress there. All right, so I'm gonna get this guy open and we'll come take a look at him outside the box. So as you can see, I have him outside the box now, and man, this guy is so rad. It is really, really cool looking. I don't know if you guys can see it really clear here, but super cool. Man, just the detail on this, like I said about the Tiffany, the eyes, the teeth, they just look so realistic. I mean, look, I can move the eyes, like I said, I can move him so he's looking at me. Boom. That's really cool. That's really creepy, him looking over at me. You can make him cross-eyed if you want. You can make him cross-eyed. You can flip his eyes up, like I said, to give him that like demon look. But man, this just looks so cool. So I'm so happy that I waited on this and didn't get that Trick or Treat Studios Seed of Chucky one, because man, this thing just blows that away. I've seen it in person. This thing is so detailed, like I said about the Tiffany. The Neca ones are the way to go. If you can get your hands on these and you want a Chucky doll, this is the one to get. I mean, I have this and the Good Guy doll because I like to have both versions. I have the more tail end of the franchise with the, you know, hacked up Chucky here, the Bride of Chucky style, the one that we kind of know now. And then we get the Good Guy doll, which is more the Chucky from the original movies. Man, this is probably the coolest Chucky that I think I own. I was planning on getting the Ultimate Chucky. I'm not in a rush because I have seen images of that. I've seen it in person. To me, it's cool, but the face is just very pale on it, and I am not really digging it too much, but they are going to release that pizza face, and I would love to get that Ultimate Chucky and just swap the face out and have that version of Chucky in my collection because, man, for whatever reason, I'm just a huge Chucky collector. I think it's just one of those things, like as a kid, having a Chucky and a Good Guy doll was just always something that I really wanted. And I mean, I wouldn't even mind getting a Glenn doll at some point, but they're expensive, so it's not something I'm rushing out to get. But this and that Tiffany, I say, are worth every single penny. The detail is insane. You've got the messy eyebrows. They stand on their own. I don't need a stand for these guys if I wanted to keep them out. I'll probably put them in the box and stand them next to each other in the movie room, but if I wanted to keep them out standing next to each other, they're going to look so rad, and I don't need to stand them up per se. They're fine just like this. Maybe get something to put in their hands, but man, super cool. You look at the overalls, and what I like about this is I have the plush Good Guy doll as well, and the overalls are kind of, you know, they're budgeted, right? So it's a really less priced doll. I love it because it kind of reminds me of those scenes in the movie where you're walking around and you kind of have him dangling there. But this, when you look at the clothes, is the real deal. The sweater is a real sweater. This is corduroy here. As you can see, it's just thread holding it together, like it's got that big slice going down like in the movie. Oh, cool. And if you look at this, he's even stitched up in here as well. So very, very cool that they have that added in. And if you look at his overalls and stuff, very distressed, very cut, torn. There's safety pins on there, real safety pins. His sneakers are cool. They get almost kind of like a dirty look to them. Let me flip him around. The hair, I'm not sure what to do with the hair. It needs to be brushed. It needs to be fixed. You know, it's okay, but this is kind of how he came out of the box. So I'm sure with a little bit more styling, I can get it a little bit more accurate to the movie. But as you can see, everything fits really, really well. Great material here. And then bring him back around. Very cool. I'll bring him up closer so you guys can see him. So again, like I said, look at the eyes. Very, very cool. He's posable, wicked cool. And I'm going to mess with the eyes again for you guys. So we're going to go the demon, deadite, possessed Undertaker eyes. Now I'm going to try to get close to the camera on. I don't know if you can catch it, but that's pretty cool. And what I like about this is the eyeballs have veins in them too, so really realistic. And then if I bring these down, I can have him looking over at me, which is super creepy, is having him looking over at me. Look at him. Man, Neca, bravo. It sucked to have to wait all this time, but you delivered. I was not sure if they were going to deliver. The images looked great. There was some that were coming out as we were getting closer that they were trying to tease us with. I wasn't sure. I thought they were going to try to cut corners based on the first images that they showed us. But man, I cannot be happier with this, and I recommend anybody who's a Chucky fan, this Chucky is probably the one I would go to, in my personal opinion, based on all the ones that I've seen and I own. This right now is my favorite. And like I said, I will probably eventually splurge on the Ultimate Chucky with the pizza face once that's all said and done. But for now, totally happy with this. I'll get a couple more images and video of him in more detail. And hopefully I'll do something else where maybe I have them two together. I'll definitely post pictures of them together on my Instagram. But man, I just wanted to make sure I could put this out. I'm the last to get this thing for some reason. Like I said, I pre-ordered it so long ago. I don't know why it took so long for me to get it. So finally, I got this video done. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know, did you order this thing? Have you seen other videos on this? Is this something you've been thinking about getting? Because again, it's just such a cool item, such a great sculpt. I can't be more happy with this. And with the Tiffany right next to it, it's just a game changer in the movie room. So guys, thank you for checking this out. This is Garrett at Born to Be Rad. And like always, stay...